Welcome to Start-Upathon, where your dreams of becoming a boss and CEO can come to life with 10% equity in a groundbreaking startup, and all without needing formal qualifications. Imagine a world where your passion and determination are all you need to succeed. At Persist Ventures, we believe that greatness isn't about what you have, but what you can achieve. Your journey to the top starts with a spark of ambition and a relentless drive to make a difference. Guided by Jim O'Neill, founder of the Thiel Fellowship, the same program that empowered visionaries like Vitalik, Buterin and Dylan Field, we're here to ignite your potential. These trailblazers didn't wait for opportunities, they created them, and so can you. Success isn't handed to you on a silver platter. It's forged through ownership and perseverance. With Persist Ventures, you're not just joining a project, you're stepping into the role of CEO, with the tools, support and resources to turn your vision into reality. Our network will help you build, grow and fundraise, transforming your ideas into impactful successes. Think about the giants of the tech world. Uber wasn't profitable for a decade, but with unyielding persistence and strategic support, they changed the game. This is the power of resilience. And it's exactly what we offer you at Persist Ventures. We help you navigate the challenges, scale your ideas, and turn dreams into reality. Remember, it's not just about having a great idea. It's about persistence and belief that drive you to make it happen. Together, let's turn ambition into achievement. Welcome to Start-Upathon, where your path to success begins today.
Everybody, super excited to record this Startupathon for this new app that we want to create called Retvrn. This is an app that is going to be based on the concept of spiral dynamics. If you're interested in building this, I recommend that you read up on what spiral dynamics are, see the chart, chat with ChatGPT about this. I'll pull up the chart right now. Spiral dynamics is basically this system of development where you move up the spiral progressively. This is the one that we really like, where everyone starts as beige, which is I survive, you move along to purple, and the goal is to continue to progress through these phases over the course of your life as you evolve as a human being. Some people get stuck, some people are stuck in blue, some people are stuck in red. Many people are stuck in orange in our current society, as well as green. Yellow is really when people start to sort of come out of the I love everybody and I want to save everybody in a less action-oriented way, and really start to understand the value of systems. So in any case, spend some time with this. This is interesting because we want to create this app based off of the system and the core ideas behind the writings of the book Spiral Dynamics, but we don't want to copy them word for word. So I will create some language that we can use to fine tune a model on and frameworks that are not exact, that are copyright friendly or fair use friendly. But basically the core of this app is we want people to be able to speak and have sort of an OVA type experience, or when you hit the little microphone button in ChatGPT and it can record the transcript of what you're saying. We want this speech function available so that it can be sort of on the background, listening to you in real time, and give you feedback on how you're expressing. Where are you in the spiral? What color are you expressing in the moment, or were you expressing? It should also be able to distinguish between different voices. That's something that OVA started to be able to do. We want to make sure that this is amazing at this. It should be able to tell that there are multiple speakers in a room, and even if it doesn't have their names, it should create an identifier for them so that after the fact the user can come in and name them. And then it should be able to ultimately be able to say how each person in the conversation is expressing, and then the group as a whole. That's obviously later stage, but I want to give you guys the full picture. We also want the app and the experience to prompt people to give their own inner world reflections, because how we speak out in the world is not the only way that we express. We all have these inner worlds. Sometimes we're only expressing maybe 80% of who we are out in the world. Some people far less. Some people maybe only 30% of who they are when they speak, right? And so we need to be able to get more data about who someone is and how they're expressing by prompting them and having some UX flow that is asking people about themselves, how they're feeling, what's going on in their lives, so we can come up with a variety of questions where we basically have an AI prompting the user. And I think more apps in the future are going to do this, so pay attention. The more powerful AI gets, the more it will be prompting humans than we will be prompting it. And so really think about building the app for the future here, which means you're fine-tuning a model that is going to be more amazing at prompting me, the user, than it is at saying responding to prompts, right? That needs to be sort of the MO. And then it will be great at synthesizing what's going on and giving people back what color they're on. ChatGPT is amazing at this currently, so I'd recommend that we try to build on, like, fine-tune that model. It already knows spiral dynamics really well, so I think we should just fine-tune that. And then it should have sort of a tracking function over time. How often are you expressing turquoise versus yellow? Are you more turquoise? Are you more yellow? Where are you at? And then Jack and I are going to evolve the framework over time, but I think before we add dimension, this is just the core of what we need. And so these are the features. In case you didn't get it, I want to make sure that we really break this down. We want voice capture and transcription. That's very important. I don't think the user needs to see the transcription so much up front. Sure, you can offer that as a way for them to have access to the transcriptions, but I don't think it's like the core UX is like they're seeing the transcription happen in real time. They should just get the data and the output at the end, like the color, right? And like the analysis of what was expressed, how it was expressed. This is summarization analysis piece I'm talking about. The inner monologue sort of UX flow is going to be a specific conversational thing. Again, it's like reverse prompting. It's like the AI prompting the human. And then this is the evolution mapping, like what's happening over time. How does all this data come together to create one picture of who I am as a person and where I'm at in my evolution. And then eventually we will want to add features like recommending practices and routines that people can do based on what color they're at. This is all down the line, but I think this is enough to get started. I'm really, really excited about this app. I think it's really important for the world, and I think Spiral Dynamics is about to really have its moment. It's very easy, I think, for us to take this to a wide user base. It's extremely unique and differentiated, and I don't know of another app out there that is operating this way or offering this type of value. And so very, very excited to have somebody build this.